first time in about 20 years, a Ghanaian club participated in the semi-final of a CAF inter-club competition. The first time since 2007, a Ghanaian club won the CAF Under-20 African Cup of Nations title. And the first time since 2007 as well, a Ghanaian club won the WAFU Under-20 tournament. The man who superintended that success is Abdul Karim Zito, the head coach of Dreams FC, the head coach of Ghana's under-19 national team. Today he's here on Prime Take to share with us his life journey and how he's gotten here so far. Coach, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
I like your cap.
Well, you know, we are working for Ghana.
Yeah.
So definitely you should look like a Ghanaian.
You look and then that outfit, you look pretty young in it.
Yes, you know, when you are able to look after yourself well, I think you will still look young till you go back to your God.
So how old are you?
It's my problem.
Oh, this is my problem. So when were you born?
Let's go through.
No, when were you born?
October.
October 1960, 1930, 1950?
60. 5 10 60.
Wow. 1960. Hey,
5 10 60.
Hey, Kochi. You look younger than that. You look younger than that. So, where were you born?
Well, I was born in Sawam,
Okay.
Zongo. Precise. School there. Started my football there. So, I would say all my life, if it comes to football, all my life was football throughout. So, I would tell you I'm a practical, genuine Zongo boy from Sawam.
Practical, genuine Zongo boy, yes, from Sawam.
Yes.
And you've stayed in Sawam all your life?
All my life till football takes me out.
Wow.
Yes.
But what tribe are you?
Is that?
What tribe are you? You speak Hausa?
I have all the tribes in my family, but I'm Hausa and Ada Krobo.
Oh, okay.
So you see, at the end of the name, there's a name called Kavuti, just from Pong and then Somaya area.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So my house is there.
The Kaute, what does it mean?
Why are you asking so many questions? Let's go.
What does it mean? Let's go. You don't even understand your own language.
No, it's a fact. It's a fact. Because two of my siblings, they grew up there.
Oh,
but
okay.
I am the firstborn of the family.
Oh, okay.
So my other side of grandmother also took me away.
Oh,
so
okay.
seriously, so anytime they talk about, when I go there and they start talking, I use their gun to answer a lot of questions. But gradually I'm picking up.
Oh, Kochi, you've been left behind.
No.
You've been left behind.
No, yes, but I've been paying visit. I go there all the time.
No, you go there all the time, but you've been left behind in terms of the language.
Well, it's a fact. But the children are okay with it.
They speak.
They speak well.
Very well.
Very well.
Oh, well, then that one you've tried.
Because I did not do the mistake my parents did.
Okay.
You know, I always advise if you married an awake woman,
okay,
make sure the children can talk away.
Okay.
Yes, because I experienced something when I went to Togo. Some part of me are from Togo.
Okay.
I went to Togo. They just open my room, they talk Kotokoli, and they go. Whether I got it or not, they don't care. They don't care. Till my brother will come and say this and that. It wasn't easy for me. So I learned a lot of things out of it. That no, try to teach your children your local language is very, very important.
Then you really
even my children
yeah.
in Britain and Europe, I've been telling them, look, I don't want the grandchildren to come home unless you speak English before you can talk to them. And they are in Britain. So this, I've been talking to people, try to teach them the language because it's very, very important.
How many children do you have?
7.
You have 7 children?
Yes, but some are coming more.
You're a proper striker?
Yes, it should have been more than the number, but let's take it 7.
No, it should have been more than 7.
Yeah, they are more than 7.
Hey, so you don't only strike well on the field, you strike well in the bedroom?
Well, I want my family to be big. You know, it is also very important in the local setting, yeah, that you have a big family. You solve your own problems. If you're a big family, you solve your own problems. And I have a WhatsApp with myself and my only children.
Oh, okay.
We talk a lot on it. We solve our problems, this and that. So anytime I'm with them, I feel proud of myself.
7 children with how many wives?
Oh, one.
One wife.
One.
As a good man with one wife.
Oh, one. Because the work will not give me the chances to go. You know, today you are home, tomorrow you are here. Tomorrow it's too much for me.
Then you have plenty girlfriends outside.
No, for girlfriends. No, forget that was then.
Then?
Yes.
You had plenty girlfriends?
No, the guy. If you see me, you know when I was young like you, I was nice, and you know women like names. Nice. Yeah. Women, they like names, and all along from the tender age to today, it's sports throughout. And I'm very, very self-disciplined. Seriously. You will never see me out, even in home. Seeing me outside is around 4 o'clock. I'll go to my base, not base, just we'll pray 6, 7, then I'll go back home. Oh, this wow. All my here, I'm in Accra, but people don't see me. I'm losing.
So all the numerous girlfriends you had, you never had a child with any of them?
Oh, I had two. One at Kasua, one and the other two at Mambo.
Oh, okay.
Mambo Ashanti. She's living in Europe.
Oh.
She's called Karim.
Oh, okay.
And the one here to Zainab.
Oh, okay.
So Zainab Zita. Zita. She's Zita.
Oh, okay. Then you strike where you don't miss.
No.
When you strike, you score.
What is the essence of living in the world?
How did you get into football?
Well, it's like schooling. We start from school, and I did all sports, running, doing this, play. But it was like for the football, it was me. People come to take me to some villages to go and play for them, and I was a striker. I started as a goalkeeper, then to a striker. We went outside to play the game during the early stages, and then the left winger got injured, so I said I can play, and I went there to play. But outside the school or outside, I play as number 9. But when I come home, I play as number 3.
Were you a community champion?
Yes. Seriously, I was. Or I were.
How would you describe those days?
It was fantastic, especially when that time people enjoy these school activities. When it comes to sports in school, look, I ran, I play, very learned. You see, so it's like anywhere I go, Zito is here, Zito is here, Zito is here, and people were pampering me like, just they admired me, and my father too gave me a lot of backing. Yeah.
And so which club did you start your football with? So just take that story from where you started your football with all the way up to the national team.
In Sawam, we have a coach team.
Okay.
And I play for one Mr. Opoku working at Canary, in some Canary. Okay. So along the line, it was difficult for me when I was growing up. No money, nothing. Sometimes anytime I talk about this, I feel it. I feel today my father is alive. I'll go to school without job money. There was a time, my father is a mason, a very intelligent mason. He went and get a job and then charge less than what he's supposed to charge because he want to
do the job and get the money.
To get the money because of me. And he ended up in police station. They took him to court. And then when he narrated his story, the judge said, do you see this job and the money you give to this old man match? He said, no. I said, then you should go and work and then pay. Do all because of me.
So he did the work and was not paid out?
No, the money he received was less than what he's supposed to.
He was supposed to get?
Yes, because he wanted to come and satisfy my needs.
Okay.
That was the issue. So later, when he couldn't get the money to pay back, and the work too, he couldn't do it because the money was less. You understand me? So he took him to the police station. They went to the court, and then he narrated his story.
So as in, he didn't finish the job he was supposed to do for the person.
So they said,
and the man took him to court.
Yes. So pay him more, and then let him go and finish. He paid, and my father finished the job.
So you're from a difficult home like that?
Very, very difficult home. And sometimes I even go to school without your money. Well, you go to work. Then when you get something, you will send the boy to bring it to me in school. If not, after the recess, the afternoon, I'll go to my grandma, the market, and then I'll eat. Nobody knows what is happening to me. Nobody. To the extent that, you know, Salah, they sold, like this year, he sold a nice trouser for me. The following year, he couldn't get money so I have to go and make some alterations. Then there was online here, black and yellow. So my friends started calling me a brass band trouser. And today I can hit my chest and tell I have more than 30 trousers. And those who said that, I've clothed them before. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy for me.
How did that mold you to be who you are?
Well, in fact, anytime I look at my father, it gives me the hope to work seriously to save the family. It's a serious look. I was given 4 scholarships. I couldn't even go. When I went to what do you call it, Kwauma, then because of prospectus, I have to come back and finish Form 4. No money, nothing. Very, very clever. You see how difficult I grew up. But Alhamdulillah, we thank God.
One of the things I always say often, and one of my followers on my social media handles would say this. I keep saying that may our children never be proud to say anywhere that they came from a poor home. That's actually what you have been able to do. Your children will go like, no, my father provided for me.
I told them, and especially with the firstborns, when you are able to look after a firstborn well, it means the rest of the siblings will be okay. So the whole family, from the mother's side and the father's side, and the first grandchild. First grandchild.
Oh, so
and my grandmother was loaded, but she died quick, early. So it was like I have to go back to my father. When I went to my father, I've never seen my father and the mother staying. Before I went, they divorced. So I have to be with my father alone.
And so your father and mother separated?
They were divorced before me, even I grew up. But still, even though my mother
we grew up with the fatherly love,
yes,
without the motherly love?
No. Seriously.
But did you ever meet your mother?
Oh yeah. When I grew up, you know, because of them, I normally see them talking together. When she comes to his home, she comes to pay a visit. We talk, blah blah blah. There was a time he wanted even to bring her. I said no, leave her where she is, and let's continue our life. You know, I'm very, very factual of myself. I try to be very honest. You know, I don't know what separated them. Why are you bringing her now? So leave her to enjoy her life somewhere.
Leave her to enjoy her life somewhere. Yeah. You see, you mentioned that thing that really touched me, which is about the thorn.
Yes.
Yeah.
I told even my grandchild, he just left for Britain last Friday. Just Friday, he left for Britain. I told him all this story.
It takes me back. You see, some of the story they often relate. It takes me back to my days in secondary school when I almost dropped out of school because of 51 Ghana cedis, 80 pesos. Yes. I remember going to my father to tell him that, oh, I was just about to drop out of school because of 51 Ghana cedis, 80 pesos. My father could only give me 60 pesos. And guess what? My walk from my grandmother's place to my father's village was about 34 kilometers. I walked there for 60 pesos and walked back. So the moment you mentioned this, I was like, some of these things we can easily relate.
Yeah. Well, you see, you should not forget your root. You should not forget how you have been brought up. It will add a lot of positive vibe in you. It makes you work hard. It makes you fight for the future of the family. And I did that. And today, when you go to Insel, you want a poor man's house. Nobody will point at my house. Nobody. I've changed the life of my father.
Now let's go back to the earlier conversation, which was about the first club you started with and how you grew up to playing for Kotoko, to playing for the Black Stars and all that. Take us through that story.
Okay, as I told you, from school, we played the game, and then when I finished, then I was employed by a factory called Ganaka.
Oh, okay.
Because of the man I played on
okay.
that. So we were there and then playing for Asamenkese Eastern Stars. So you see that most of us working with the factory goes to Asamenkese to play.
Okay.
So the then manager thought, then why not
you just come there?
So we bought the slot from Asamenkese Eastern Stars to Ganaka. Then we qualified to the then Division 1.
Okay.
So that was the beginning. It was then, it was just the manager's brother qualified us. It was then that we brought CK, Agrifim, Kofi Paris, Ben Kusi, Ben Chempo.
Those all 1950s and 60s Black Stars players?
Because of Oinja.
Oh, okay.
Oinja brought me up.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm one of his pets. He likes me a lot because of my attitude towards the game. He likes me a lot. So he brought all these people to coaches. Then when we qualified to the Premier Division, then that was the year they changed it to Geo Stars.
The youngsters?
Geo Stars.
Geo Stars, okay.
Where they brought in, they went to various like industrial areas where the factories are. They brought a lot of players there because we were then playing departmental leagues. So I was retired. They retired me.
They retired you how?
Because it's even still there. You play a club, qualify the player to the Premier Division. They will go and buy more players, and then they will tell you to go. So I decided not to play football again. So one day I was at the factory. Then I had a call that somebody wants me at the gates. I came. It was a nice gentleman in a suit like this. He said it's called Mr. Beidu from Juapon, Texas. They've also qualified to the Premier Division, and then he wants me to go and play. Then I told him I'll stop. I won't play football again. He came on the third time. Then I told my father, "Hey guy, go. You pass Pong before our town before you go." That was the motivating factor. Makes me go. When I went there, and that was the turning point.
That's how your career revived.
Straight. The following year, Kotoko came for me, and wonderfully, Kotoko.
Which year was this?
That was 78, exactly with Fukunti.
Yes. So Fukunti was your playmate?
Yeah, he was your playmate and he's a best friend up to today.
Oh, wow.
He's even a brother now.
I see.
Yeah. All what you see me doing, people might say or will tell you, I'm very tough, but not rough. Very, very tough. All is because of Fukunti. When you touch him, you touch me.
I see.
Yes. When you touch him, you touch me.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So we all met there and then we started our life. We were more than 60 then. So it was difficult for you even to play 2 matches continuously. I think he said something about it, but it wasn't too deep down.
Yeah. So when I had Opoku on this show, he spoke about how it was difficult to get into the Kotoko team.
But you know that you are good. We were 17 that came, including Opoku from various clubs, captains and best players.
He told me he came from, was it
Takwa
United?
So he's Takwa Pulu.
Yes.
So and I was in Juapon. So Asasi was in Juapon. He made mention Asasi.
Yeah.
Yes, Asasi J.
Yeah.
He was even about to go to Hasselhoff. So when I was like weekend, I went to Nsawam. Then somebody came to me that is called Ajima. And he's from Kotoko. And Sims there, you should come and I said, Sims, he said. Then we went to Sims. Then he said he wanted me to come and play for Kotoko. I said, Kotoko, I said, I'll play. I said, I'll play. So from then, when he gave me the little, I think 500 or 450. I can't, it was
those days, old money.
No, our salary was 350. 3 cities, 50 pesos. Not 350.
But those
3 cities, 50. And you can use that 3 cities. Yes, you can use it even to pay your room rent. I tell you. So when we gathered there, the first thing they took us to West African tour. All of us. Well, our first match in Ghana was against Azakes. Obogunti scored a goal, 1 goal against Azakes.
Oh, I see.
Yes. So when we came back, Kotoko 1980, we lost only 1 game against Prisia Manchester, where Kwasi Apia was then playing.
Yeah.
So after that, then we brought him to Kotoko. So I'm his senior.
You're Kwasi Apia senior?
I'm his senior.
At Kotoko?
At Kotoko, I'm his senior. Today, but now he's my senior because he has been to the top coaching the national team, the senior national team. Yeah. So I've now come down for him to for me to be a junior. But originally, I'm a senior.
How would you describe the days at Kotoko like?
It was nice. It was fantastic. It was fantastic with Kwasi. The unity we are having and then continues to today. We see ourselves like brothers. From teammates to brothers. And then it was nice when we meet and then you are in between us and you are not part of the 80s. You will just ask him. We talk and laugh, remember the old days, blah blah blah. It's always nice we meet. That is why the legend association with Kotoko is vibrating.
It's very, very strong.
Very vibrating. I'm the vice president.
Vice president, one. Yes. You bring everyone under one umbrella.
Yes. And I the platform.
Oh, I see.
It was Akopa. And it seems like only those in Kumasi benefit. So I decided then I'm going the WhatsApp way. And they all married the idea. And here we are today. More than 200 and something.
I see.
Seriously.
Oh, then that's actually a very great platform.
One of the best.
You talk about how Kotoko lost only 1 game in the 1980s.
Yeah.
But let me have an idea of just how good was this Kotoko team within that process. And how many years did you play for Kotoko?
Well, it was 1980 to 80, I think 86.
So.
And I left. Yes. So that year was only 1 year.
Oh, okay.
So I left to Kumapin.
Okay.
Yes, with Alan Jima.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So from Kumapin, then I went outside to play. But when I was in Kumapin, that was when I took my what do you call it, introduction coaching course.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I was playing.
So since the 80s.
88, under Coach Afrani and Ebetado.
The late coach Ebetado.
The
late Afrani.
Yes. I took the course before even went outside to play.
Did you go to the 1982 AFCON?
No, but I started and I got injured. So it was even in the news. 2 promising stars dropped. That's myself and Akwi McLean.
Oh, okay.
The 2 of us dropped due to injury.
Oh, okay.
But I was part of it.
How disappointing was it for you not to be part of that team?
No, at that time the value of national team wasn't too high like today. And sometimes they even call you to come and to play for the national team, but you prefer to play for your club. Well, there's nothing valuable, there's nothing at stake. It's just like, look, when we started this, it was Kotoko who started the campaign. Has said no, they are not playing, and then it was Kotoko, and then Hazakes and Wise. 3 of us started this campaign before us came in. Because at that time, they don't add value to the national team issues.
But having won the AFCON in 78, 82 should be something that many people would be...
It depends on the leaders. You see, at that time, playing for your club is more enjoyable, more financially equipped than playing for the national team. What is in the national team? Nothing. Even people don't value the jersey like today. Now, we only saw the benefit after our generation. You know, ask them, what were they giving? It was handshake. If all Ghanaians would be like you, footballers, Ghana would have done better than what we are doing today.
Opoku Nti said, the president said, the only thing we can offer you is salute.
Yes, that's what he told us. It's a fact. And even when we won the 82, 83, the same thing he did to us. Salute. And you feel proud of that salute. Look, I remember we were playing, is it an African Cup or one? When the national team is being sung, you see us, I mean, weeping for hearing the national team alone it's not about money. It's about you serving your country. But today is money.
That's very interesting. Opoku also said the same thing. He said those days football was about the passion and the desire.
Passion.
You it's now the
no, but we've never regretted playing football because up to today we are benefiting out of the football we play. We gave our all to the clubs we play, to the nation, and we are benefiting out of it.
Did you ever play in any major competition for Ghana? Any major tournament?
No, I played there.
What about the 84 AFCON in Boaké?
No, I didn't go. But it was to 84. Oh, okay. And that was when they packed left to Boaké. I remember very well. So you see, there were a lot of players during that time. You can even be invited to the national team. You just go there, sit down, eat, and come back home.
Wow.
Yes, because that time you don't have some sizable number. You can call all of us to go. And when you watch myself, Sedamti, Ofiansa, and then there's another guy in Wise. Yeah. So we were manning the 2 and 3. So it wasn't easy, but you'll be called, you play. And that time competition is about 3-4, then you play 2-3 matches, you are through. It wasn't like today you play a lot of matches for you. So it was very difficult for you to play for the national team. So when you get even 2-3 calls, you are okay. We will look at it wasn't easy. So when you look at Joya Lassa and Co, we were them very, very small. Very, around 20 or 21, like young boy like you, what are you going to do? But we were proud of ourselves when we were called.
You spoke about how you got into coaching very early. Why did you get into coaching that early?
It was engineered by Coach Sunday. Because he's still alive.
This current Ibrahim Sunday?
He was our coach.
Oh, wow.
So it was like anytime he brought an idea, our impact make meaningful to what he sees. Okay. So he sees the quality in me and he works with me anywhere he goes. So at the end of the day, he said, it's better or it will be good for me to be a coach. Then it was then that I did the introduction in 1988 under coach.
The later
with about 40 university students from Kumasi.
Oh, okay.
We had the same course at the same time. So that was the beginning of my education as a coach. So after I came back from playing outside, I gathered my community boys, and then we formed a club called Tough Guys. Why Tough Guys? The one who was sponsoring me, bring me booze, and was nicknamed Tough Guys. So I named the club Tough Guys, supported by Zongo Youth Association.
Oh, okay.
So they supported me to that level. So we qualified to the Middle League, and then against Max Bees. It was if Max Bees beat me, Kwabibri would not qualify. So it was like when I beat Max Bees, Kwabibri. So they promised me after we won the game, they gave me Kwabibri as a coach.
Oh, okay.
That was when I left Esom to Esom, and there was no light.
But you created your baby called Tough Guys. Why did you leave the Tough Guys?
Because it was a second division team. Now
that's your baby.
No, that's my baby, but I want to germinate. Yes, to another level. So because now I'm beginning to take the coaching seriously.
Oh, okay.
Then because I spent a lot when I came back, the little money I had, even though I built, I use it in supporting the team. As I told you, together with my colleagues, the Zongo Youth Association, and I decided to go and then continue the job there because I know with Oyinba Charles, there's a big platform for me to progress. And seriously, he played a good role in my life as a coach. He allowed me to go all the courses that the GFA then. I did a lot of courses, a lot of certificates. Is there a lot of good. So when I went to Kwabio, the very first year I qualified to Premier Division. Very first year. But because of lack of experience, I brought in Coach Ejepeli to come and help me. And Coach Eshentu came before I left. I was about to go to America. Then Coach Adi called me. I said, what are you doing? I said, oh, I'm home. I've even been to the embassy once. I'm going for the... He said, no, you're not going. And that is the beginning of me staying.
What were you going to do in the US?
I was going to hustle.
You're going to hustle?
Yes. And then, but now, if you take me, I'll come back.
Then I'm thinking that you come back. But let's come back. You mentioned about playing abroad before coming. Which clubs did you play abroad?
No, it was what do you call it? In Benin. During our time, you can't go to any place apart from Benin, Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria. Gabon, Nigeria. So we taught them football. They will just change your name and then you play as a Nigerian or this thing. So we taught them football. So Pokunti and Co, they all passed through that place before going up. And so we all played. I played in Benin. Abedipele played there, the same club with him. And we have a lot of them that played the same. And then this Nigerian goalkeeper. There's one Nigerian goalkeeper, like he also played in the same club with Mugas.
Okay.
Dragon. The club is. When I went with my under 17, they gave me the necessary support. Everything. We have a platform, and I'm part of. Even though it's French, but sometimes we manage to talk.
You manage to talk small. So, in other words, playing football in Benin was not as beneficial as football is supposed to be. Because if you wanted to go to the US and hustle, clearly means that...
it was after I came back home. I decided to go. When I came back, I said we did then I qualified to, what do you call them? Kwabi Brim to the Premier Division. Yeah. So when I brought in these coaches, they make my life so terrible. You understand me?
How?
I don't know. They just, I don't know. It's like, come and let's work, and then they push me out. So when I saw that, what they wanted to do, I just have to take a decision.
Did you regret bringing them on board?
You said?
Did you regret bringing them on board? Because you brought them to work with you.
But you know, me, it was when I grew up and I realized there's no regret in my life. Because he telling me to go, took me to, or he pestering me to leave, took me to Wafa. And this is me today. So me, seriously, I don't have regret in my life.
So when you went to Wafa, they were fair not then, right?
They were fair not there. I qualified them to the Premier Division again. I was leading the coaching then. Even I persuaded Coach Adi to allow us to play. Before they were the senior side being coached by Hamon. Atu Hamon is dead.
Yeah.
Zalgado. So they did on 2 occasions they couldn't qualify. Then I said, Coach, we can do it. This young, they are small. I said we can do it. Then go. And that was how we managed to come to the Premier Division.
Wow. Wow. At what point did you get to Kotoko as a coach? Because I remember somewhere that is, oh, you've coached Kotoko small or something, or you never managed Kotoko.
No. And I was in...
Or you were assistant coach?
No. Yeah, I was in assistant and later I took over.
Okay.
I was with Feyenoord, I think 2004 to 2005. Then a message came from Kumasi that Malik said he wants me to come and assist him.
Malik
Jabre. I said, I told Coach Adi I won't go. He said, oh, go. I said, I won't go. Then Broken said, you go. If there's anything you don't want, come back.
Come back.
So that motivated me to go. So when I went, Malik too, he gave me all the support I needed to work. And I took everything in me to support my boss. So along the line, it was a funny story. They decided to take him off. I didn't know. So he came to my house thinking I knew something about it. They said, have you been called at the office? I said, no, not yet. Nobody called me. We were there, then I had a call that I should come to the office. Then along the line, before we reach the office, it was time for training. I said, Johnny, then you go to the office and I'll go continue to the training. Yeah. And maybe if anything at all, when you come there. Then he went to the office, then he dropped and then I went. I was training the boys. Then Opogo Free came closer to me. I pumped Malik. I said, I will not do it. And I became confused on the field. How can I take over from somebody who brought me to come and help him? I can't do that. So after the game, a message came after the training at officers' mess. Message came again that I'm needed in the office. Then I went to, they were sitting down, Kesby, I said, no, I'll never do it. They did everything. I said, I'll never. Then I said, okay, when the pressure was too much on me, then I decided to go. I said, they should give me the opportunity to go and see Malik first. So I took my car straight to Malik's house. He was there enjoying his fufu. I ate some. I finished. I said, Johnny, this is what I've heard. He said, go and do it. I said, Johnny, I will not go. He said, you are there on contract. I said, I don't care. I won't do it. Then when you also pressurize me, I said, okay, what post do you want them to give you? If they give you any other post, I'll do it. I said, okay. He will do it when they give him the technical director. I said, okay. That's how it came.
He became technical director.
But later he just left. He left me. And that was when I was leading the league with 3 matches to the end of the league. And I got this 19 years old injury. It's now 19 years. It was 19 years.
What happened?
Yes. Okay, I think Ofansa funeral. My best friend, my mate, they invited Kotoko. So myself, and then George Kennedy and somebody else, we were to come for the funeral. And then we are playing Liberty Professionals. I was then living at Kaswa, because I left final 2 Kotoko. So I still live in Kaswa. So I went to Kaswa. When I was coming back, a policeman stopped me and they asked me, then he saw it was me. Then I didn't bring the glass up, I just left it. When I reached the Suman overhead bridge, Kwashima overhead bridge, then the what do you call it, traffic light. I said, somebody hit my shoulder, and I turned like this, as if he's talking to me. When I turned, another person was telling me they're taking something from the car. I said, no, why? Then when I went a little bit ahead after the green light, I stopped, came down. Then I saw them doing the same thing to the other cars. Then I took my phone, another phone, and I called, and the phone was ringing. Then I went to him. I took money. I said, look, how much do you want? Give me the phone. The phone is for me. Then in doing so, another one was coming behind me. Then this one, he spoke Ga. Then I spoke Hausa. Then he was about to, and I got hold of him like this. Then from my back, I said, "Pa, here." Then I.
So they used a machete to hit you?
No, yes. Then it's short one. It was here. Then I did. What have I done? No, Papa. Then it seemed to me that something fell out of my, and I know I'm not holding anything. Not knowing the vein that control the sense of touch off. So it was like this. It was saved by only this vein, and blood was flowing like just you cut a cow.
That's too bad.
But I forgave him. When I woke up after the operation, I just said, "May God forgive him. May God forgive me." So that's it.
At what point did you get into Dreams FC? The dream story, how is it? I hear you are a member of that family.
Yeah.
How did it start?
No, okay. It was Bimbo, Alaji Bimbo, who manages me during that time. There was no Dreams FC, it was Midland.
Yes, Midland,
yes, and I was with Kwabi Bring. He took me to Kwabi Bring, Alaji Bimbo. So when I left Kwabi Bring, he managed to bring me back here. So when he died, so it was the same Alaji Bimbo Kate took me to Accra House of Hope. Plus my godfather, Jones.
Jones Abu.
And Jones is a friend to Bimbo. So they took me to Accra House of Hope. So from the Midland, gradually, when he died, so there was some fracas between the owners. So Gigi and Co have to pathway, yes, and then they form the Dreams FC. And I can't go here. Definitely I have to go with them because we were together before this thing happened. So that was how family, more than 30 years since, and they do everything. If you want me to come and coach for you today, I don't have to talk to you. You either talk with me. If you say go, I go. I had a national team call from Somalia. He said no, so I gave it to Bashiru. Benin, they also called. He said no, I gave it to somebody. If I know him.
So when Bashir Hayford went to Somalia,
it was through me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, ask him. It was through me. I called him. He's one coach I like best in this
space
in Ghana. He's somebody I like. He makes me happy. He makes me laugh. So you know,
he's a good friend, right?
He's a good friend.
I see.
I'm part of why he went to Heart of Lion today.
I see. I see. That's a good one. And then you served as a technical director. You keep appointing coaches and all that, but you were always at the background. I remember when we met, when Dreams FC qualified to the Premier League in Dewu. Was it their first Premier League game against Kotoko in Dewu? I remember that was Mohammed scored within some few seconds. In fact, that was when Ket introduced you to me as Abdul Karim and Zito. I was like, this is Zito we'll be hearing of many years. Like, really? How? I just want to have a clear understanding of something. Why did you play the role of a technical director when you could easily have been the man who leads the technical direction of Dreams?
Okay, I think I've been with the club for so long, and then anytime they bring a coach, and I have to support that coach. In doing so, definitely I'm working as a technical director. But when West becomes West, I have to come back to my head coach back. So now,
that's why you keep switching like that.
No,
technical director, you revert to technical director, then you become acting coach, then you become head coach.
So that's how I became the technical director and now the head coach again.
How would you describe the journey of Dreams FC?
It wasn't easy. Even meeting to accept whether I will go or not was a very difficult meeting. And now
I'll come to the Africa, but the overall journey of Dreams FC.
It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but with unity, and then with stability, with discipline, that was why we were able to reach where we were. Other than that, I made them discard or they discarded a money issue from their head. You know, one of the elements of why we don't succeed in tournament a lot is money. It nearly happened to me in Togo, Benin when I was with them on that. So I came all out on them. They called back, but I worked for them later. And true, up to now we're not giving anything.
I remember 2018, right? You were appointed Black Starlets coach.
Yes.
The FA published it on the website, but you never played the role. What happened?
No, I played. I took them.
No, 2018.
Yeah.
After
my role with Black Meteors, with Malik. You understand me? They gave me 2018. I was a under 17 coach.
Yes.
That's where I got Fatawenko.
No, but I remember there was one appointment the FA published on their website.
Yes.
But they never communicated.
Yes. Then I said what?
They just want to publish your name on the website, and later the FA went and deleted the story from their website because they didn't communicate to you.
To me, yes. I was being banned by somebody, so you can't just call me and say do this, do that. No, they don't pay me. You understand me? We are all voluntarily working for Ghana. Yeah. So definitely you have to accord the necessary protocols before you take a player from somebody. You can't just, or like when I can just come and take you out and nobody will say anything. But today it doesn't work like that. Even though I'm part of the family, I'm on contract with Dreams FC.
But was there under 17 championship that you went to Niger, right?
Yeah.
You didn't fly well. What happened?
No, finals.
You lost?
No, I lost. Look, it was then the Anas issue. And look, Mark, the late Mark, Sani, Kochoti, Odia Sampa. They were the people who followed us. They were the only people who followed. And that time, all the referees in Africa were against Ghana. But with all these issues, I was able to play against Nigeria. And then we went into penalties. And that time, you know the sickness of Ghana.
Yeah.
The penalty issues. That was where
it's a sickness, right?
It's a sickness. So, but that was part of those who scored the penalty. But that was happened. But that squad helped me to succeed with the under 20.
Okay.
Because I was lucky when they gave me the under 20. I thought I was still going to be the under 70. Well, that was when Kurt came.
Yeah.
So I started scouting back these boys again because they could play again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like, let him tell, even the current tea, I paid. It's not Ghana.
Huh?
I paid. No, who is going to pay for you? Who are you going to? Nobody. Even at that time, I called Kurt to help me. I said, she help me. There's nobody to do the current tea for us. So we managed ourselves and then we did it.
Really?
I'm telling you. So when we went there, then it was like, Mark is there. I think Sani, and then so Otistu left after I qualified.
Because he was the technical director.
Yeah, he left because at that time the women too were another assignment.
Yeah.
So we left Odia Sampa. So we were on our own. We were on our own. Even that year, the way I talked to the then CAF president, that Ahmed. Yes, I told him what they are doing is not fair. Why are you dividing the zone into this? Then look at Nigeria, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire at the same place. Then you don't want Africa. Yes. So he was just looking at my face. But I said my mind and I'm okay. So after the game, when we went for the press, the Nigerian coach said Ghana should have won the cup, not him. Because of the game we played. And that it was only one slot then.
Yeah.
I would have qualified again.
Yeah. You would have. You
Yes,
would
I
have.
would have. So,
And you spoke about the under 20 AFCON 2 where you won. In fact, the first few matches, many people were not impressed. You were seriously criticized.
Yeah, I know. So when you came to meet me at the airport, I also gave it to you. Yeah. The same person you criticize now, you are coming to say welcome. There's somebody in Ghana here, a renowned journalist, told me, you didn't know under 20 now, who fail your bone here. Look at it. But when I won,
a journalist?
I tell you, but I won't mention him.
No, I don't.
He's a friend.
He's a good friend.
He's a good friend. Maybe I don't know whether.
Which platform does he work for?
I don't know. I don't know. You people.
No, but for a journalist to say that.
No, he said that. Maybe he said.
Was it in a friendly manner?
But I don't. This is not a joke. Somebody who have just been appointed as a U20 coach, and in Ghana they value U20 more than even the blaster.
Yeah.
Then you meeting me for the first time. This is not true. Then I just laugh over it. But I was expecting when I won 2 gold, you should have.
Yeah, the waffle and then the.
You never call. You never call to say thank you.
I'll just stay around this. How disappointing was it for you people not to go for the World Cup?
Big, but as I told you, I don't have regret. Maybe God knows why. Anything can happen, assuming we've been there. So if the COVID stopped it from going, why should you worry yourself? But the bottom line, I've qualified. And I'm happy I've qualified to the World Cup.
Let's come back, reverse, to the comment the person made to you. Does it suggest that people do not rate you as a coach?
Man, I don't know his mind. I don't know why he said it. I don't know. It was there still, Kurt, remember. So I don't know his mind. You understand me? But he said this and I also laugh over it.
No, but generally, when you are criticized, because people often throw so much criticism, and in fact, people say I am biased when it comes to local coaches. They say I defend local coaches blindly, of which you are a beneficiary. Kwesi Appiah is a beneficiary. Ibrahim Tanko, Maxwell Konedu, Didi Dramani. For whatever reason, I don't know. But indigenous coaches, I've always believed that when they are given the opportunity, can do what foreigners would pay would do.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'm accused of being biased towards indigenous coaches. And one of the things I want to understand is whether you feel that people do not appreciate you people enough, or you are underrated.
Yes. We feel it. if you have coaches of our caliber in the system, why should we be? We should try to encourage our own. Senegal did it, and you tell them, why can't we do it? Cisse, this Piso, when this
Piso Mosamani?
Piso in South Africa, I'm telling you a story.
Yes, yeah.
When this DSTV, they wanted to go into academy.
Yeah.
He was brought here, Wafa, he worked under me. I taught him the grassroots.
Yeah. He spoke about working with Samade.
That day, he came to me because I was doing the grassroots. Even at the end of it, I went there to assess him. And this is him. He was being encouraged by his country. Now, assuming after all this achievement, I choke, and then Kurt gave me the national team, what will happen in Ghana?
No. But do you often feel that, okay, let me ask this question in two folds. First, people often believe you get national team jobs because Kurt is the FA president.
He came to meet me there. I was given the national team coach by Yantechi when he was
Executive
committee member. So, what is the story?
But at the under 20, they said.
No, you are talking about national team.
Yes.
If it is about national team, I was there before he came.
But do you often feel that Kurt too is protecting you by keeping you
in what ways? Look,
he's just giving you under 19 job.
Look, let him tell you. Do I deserve to be given that job or not? Pay your assessment.
But I just
pay your assessment.
I just spoke about how I'm biased towards indigenous coaches.
You see, he didn't give me. That's what I told him when I won the cup. I said, Kurt did not give me this work because I'm his boy or I'm part of. No, he gave me because of my ability and capability as a coach. I told them at the airport. He didn't just. So he doesn't want result. He wants an insult. He wants people to be insulting him. No, he also wants the best.
But why does he keep switching you? He's moved to under 15.
Because of my ability.
Under 17,
my ability.
Under 20, now under 19.
In Ghana, I can hit my chest and tell you that there's no coach like me in terms of grassroots coaching. Basic coaching.
So without you, Kurt couldn't have found any other person.
No, if you have if you have the person, why should you go? Why should you go hunting somewhere? You have the person in that. Now you fall sick and the paracetamol is in the house. Then you go out to go for paracetamol.
No, it's not about that.
I'm telling you that
analogy.
Look.
That analogy does not
let me tell you, say I'm a licensed A coach in Ghana, and I learned this trade in Europe. I went to Europe. I've been to Europe about 8 to 9 times learning this trade, not to go and enjoy myself.
Only youth football?
Only youth. He took me to Germany. When I came, I won the G8 for him. Took
G8.
Yes, and they took. I started by
in Cape Coast,
taking these people from relegation entire life. You remember?
Yeah. 4
tough matches. I was able to survive them, and then we continue to win. Look, if you are somebody who is capable, I will use you. If you are not capable, if you are my son, and I'm going to call for the national team, and you are capable, I will use you. If you are not, I will not use you. I will not get job money to the house. Yes, because you can't play.
But do you think that Kurt Okraku ascending to the position of president actually is the reason why people often abuse you when you are given national team roles?
In the first place, I was assisted by I was assisting Coach Malik. We qualified for the All African Games.
Yeah.
We went to Congo.
Yeah.
Kurt wasn't there. Then it was through that lawyer Eya. Yes, he managed and got me this under 17. Whilst Kurt was an ESCO member. You understand me? And per my work with, I didn't know there was time this DBRC chairman.
Yeah,
he came out and talked to my ability and capability when he was with me. He knows what I can do. Then through that they gave me the under 17 and I reached the final and lost by penalty.
Yeah.
You understand me? Before he changed me to under 20, and I won both Wafu and Africa. Qualify for the. What do you want me to do again? Until you want me to kill myself before you see that?
Oh, no.
No, if what makes you a good coach? Results. Results make you a good. Assuming I did not win this CAF or this, you call me to do what? You won't call me. You may call me because I'm an old player. You may call me because I'm this. But now we are standing. You started campaigning with CAF Confederation because I did well. So results makes you a good coach.
Okay.
So if I've been okay, if I've been offered a job outside, why? Because of my result here. You understand me? But so it's not about Kurt. It's about what I can do.
I remember someone spoke after you reached the semi-final of the CAF, of which you talk about briefly. Someone said you were qualified to manage the national team, the Black Stars. Yeah. That person spoke on this very show, Mohamed Polo, because you have achieved a result. Yes. Would you say that you've never been considered for the national team role before Curtis?
Yes. Why? I didn't even apply. Why? Because it came at a time when we failed the AFCON and insult all round on Kurt. And Aldin, what do you call it, sort of a mini. Then again, they hear Zito has applied for Blaster. Kurt will die. He's a human being. So I decided I don't want him to die, so I have to say no to my own, to the detriment of my life.
But if he was not present, you would have applied.
No, I would have applied. Why not? I qualify all the criteria they brought. I've qualified. Look, I was into coaching from 88 to even those who brought the criteria, so what do I need again? Look, Coach Ade, Afrani, they all like me when they, you understand me? When they had the Blaster issue. Why? Maxwell had, Tanko had. So if me too, Abba. If it is qualifying, I'll qualify. But this is Ghana for you. You also have to think before you apply for anything you want.
Oh, that's a very good one. Now I'm coming back to ask about something. You did not apply. Otuadu was given the job.
Yes.
Like, what was your take in that decision of the FA to give him the job?
Very happy.
Why?
The Otuadu I know is very, very disciplined and have no fear to tell you his mind. He has no fear to tell you this or that. And a coach has to be bold in taking decisions. You understand me? A coach has to be bold in taking decisions. And he's one of those who are bold to take decisions. You understand?
Yeah.
And in the initial stage, he decided not to work. He decided, even when he came in for the World Cup, he said after the World Cup, he will not work. It's not that he said, now we accepted the job, we do it. So to me, he's qualified.
So why would he change his mind within a year and come back?
He knows why. Maybe the buyer should convince the seller, or the seller should convince the buyer. So that's why I'm happy.
Okay. I get your point. So, now let's go to. In fact, what kind of you've mentioned Kurt so many times. What kind of a figure is Kurt? You have known him for 30 plus years. What kind of a figure is he? Is he like? Do we have misconceptions about him out there?
Yes, sir. Very knowledgeable. He always wants 120% of your commitment in whatever job you give to you. He doesn't fear to tell you his mind. He's very honest with himself, honest with the job, honest with the people he's working with. I'm telling you, this Kurt. People say they are assuming he talks. He said, look, in the coaching ethics, a coach should be an open and inquiring-minded person. What does that mean? You go to talk to me, but the decision is mine. Listen to people. Look, anybody doing a mind job, you can't say, if I don't say one, can you say two?
So that's the kind of person Kurt is. So were you happy when you became, okay, you were just about to say something.
Look, Kurt will help you to achieve, but he will never help you to fail. Because at the end of the day, he will feel the heat better more than you. Look, when I won this cup, he wept. The AFCON.
And AFCON.
I said, oh, why are you? I told you I win the cup. I told you I win. You understand me? So sometimes it is even nice for people to go against you. Because me, it rather energizes me. When you say no to me and I want to prove something to you, I'm ready anyway in Kuala. You know, look at how ready.
So what, you were happy when he became GFA president?
Very, very happy. Why not?
So what were some of the underground dealings you put in to make him president?
They
said there were so many underground work.
No. Underground work is, you know, you go to see this, you go to see that, you go to see that.
So did you campaign for him?
Only once.
About if you one,
only
2 or
once.
3,
the rest I'm home.
Every campaign you campaign.
No. I campaigned. Why not? He's my boss.
Yeah.
He's my brother.
Yeah.
You understand me? Put work aside. But when it comes to work, he's dealing with me the way we deal with you. We do fight too. We disagree to agree. You see, we disagree to agree.
Okay, I'm running out of time. I want you to talk to me about the success in the CAF Confederation Cup semi-final. You had a very good run, right? You got to the semi-final. A semi-final, Baba Sports Stadium was packed with hopes. I watched the game with hopes, and all of a sudden, you took 3.
Yes, it started against Mali. The nose diving started against Mali, but people didn't see because we won there. We won there. It was fatigue started setting in. You see, the moment we land, they will say, go and play the league match here. You take a car, this, and then by the time we finish the outstanding match, Africa is there waiting for you.
Yeah, I remember they call and you went traveling to Doma.
No, so it was, look, this Africa has taught me a lot of lessons. If we want to make, during our time, when Kotoko qualified for Africa, there is a time when the FA will come with a letter at the airport. We say we won't play the FA. Just concentrate on Africa. You understand me? Yeah. Yes, because in order to get full time and rest to you train and play in Africa League and the knockout in Ghana. It's not easy with 25 and look at our recovery rate. Look, against Mali, many you didn't know. If I watch the bench like this, I want to do change. I shake my head till I brought Simba. You see, there was injuries and so forth. So we start dropping in Mali, even though we won. So when we came to Mali, look at they gave it the first goal. We struggled to equalize it, and then we qualified. So all along, it has set in, and then there's no time for you to go and rest. Whilst I'm doing this, I'm also thinking about the league. When you see where I was lying at that time, due to the outstanding matches, though, because it's even very difficult when you pile down outstanding matches. Yeah. It's very, very difficult. And then we are playing.
So the FA didn't help you to achieve your cause?
No, it is the way it's being run. We have to look into it more. The way it's being run.
They didn't structure it way to benefit dreams.
And maybe to my way of, he said something about it. You go here, you palanculate here, you did here. There was a time we even slept at the airport. And there's no place to sleep. When we were on our way to Tunisia, Morocco, and there was a small place given to us. So when you just wake up to go and urinate, somebody will come and sit down there. I'm telling you, if he's the only person.
Enumerate what the challenges were playing in Africa for me. This has just got to be interesting.
Look, we don't have money. We're being sponsored by only one person. Remember, there's no money. He just told you what the government give to us.
So it was...
No, he just told you what the government give to us. He just told you. Look, somebody wanted to follow us to Tunisia. And it was $1,700 ticket. He said no. He's just going to Europe. He said he won't go. $1,700 per about 20 players contingent. Imagine. Hey, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. So we also have to sacrifice for the benefit of what we wanted to be in future. So this is how I motivated the boys. Don't talk about money now. Let's go. And many of the journalists wanted to know why, the secret of why they've not heard about money outside.
No, but
I control that either. Not you.
I'm not even sure some of us actually were interested in the monetary aspect.
Some were even calling to ask and I warn them. Anybody who opens his mouth, he will go out of the team. They just want to see the negative side, and they are not getting. So they started.
But did he eventually get some of the money?
No, what the money? No, we got it.
Yeah,
we got. You see, the issue
they
here is
very good money.
Very good money, and they were all happy. Very good money. Me, when I saw it in my accounts, I said, "Wow, all these things." Yes. Oh no, I'll tell you. It's no, you know.
30,000.
No. We are dealing in cities. We were not dealing in dollars.
No, it's cities. But if you convert to dollars.
No. Look, all this expenditure, were done by Kurt. So definitely after I think.
So Kurt, Gigi, and then Prince Hamid.
The board. So it was like this is $750,000.
Yeah.
So they will subtract, and then the rest is for.
Wow, that's what they did.
Yes, and even the woman, I mean, cleaning their office got money. This Kurt for you.
Wow, then that was actually a good thing. I remember many people actually admonished that if they can take out some of the expenses that the club incurred and then give the rest to the if they did that was a very good one.
They did it.
That's a very good one.
Before even we arriving at that situations, he had been giving us money. Once a while, you see, you bring the money, back, and you see the boys very happy. And one guy that also helped in our success was Entry. Joy.
Your decision to bring him back.
Yes, he has the experience, and then sometimes even financially help these boys.
Wow,
I'm telling you, we travel. Maybe the food is not as what he will use his money. Oh, he did a lot.
Oh wow, that's a good one. Then he's a family member.
Yeah, he's a family member. We stayed in the same house with him and Kurt for several years.
Oh really?
Yes, before he traveled.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
My final question is this: you let go many players after that success. You couldn't qualify again to go back because you missed out on winning the FA Cup, and then finally into what we should expect from Dreams FC this season. You are moving your home ground from Dewu to Tuba.
Yeah.
Tell me, just
it's the safe courses. You know, we have a concept. The team has a concept. We develop these young ones and then we let them out. They also develop themselves to help their family. Just as I told you, I started as a poor man child, and today through football I've been able also to save their life. So we are doing the same thing to this one. Some even we buy their ticket to them until they go improved before the money comes to us. You see how we do our things.
Okay.
So we allow me winning the Ghana Premier Division League without selling one player. It's nothing to me. Yes, there's a value on it, but I would prefer me selling a player, you understand me, and getting money there. So it's not that I don't add value. I add value to the league, but it will be better you sell and then you get a cup than only the cup without selling.
Okay, that's a good one. What should we expect from Dreams FC?
We are going to compete at the top with the top. So now I think the way people were seeing us, they should change their mind on that concept. Now we deserve to be also added to the elite clubs. Yes, we are coming all out to compete for the top.
You've changed your venue from Dewu to
yes.
How would that have an impact on the team?
No, positive impact, because I don't see the positive side of Dewu. They don't watch games. They don't care. They don't even like us. I'm telling you, they don't like us. They won't pay money. They will go and climb the trees and then they will be shouting at us. So if they don't like you, why you marry your wife?
You've been there for 8 years.
Yeah, because I don't have any place to go. You've got to be patient with your landlord until you get yours.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Abdul Karim Zito. Abdul Karim Zito has been our guest here on Prime Take. Continue to enjoy the rest of our programs.